There's nothing cooler than an anime power-up. Specifically, there's nothing more exciting than watching your favorite character get the crap kicked out of them, only for them to power up at the last second and defeat their opponent. But those kinds of power-ups don't only happen in anime. Esports is no stranger to players having sudden bursts of skill out of nowhere. We've seen the pros make impossible comebacks, unleash devastating hidden techniques, and even go Super Saiyan right before our very eyes. Here are the top 10 anime power-ups in esports. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a historic performance from Skadaddy at the Boston Major in 2018. Heading into the Major, Skadaddy was on his last legs as a pro. He had been underperforming for a long time, and it felt like he was just days from getting kicked.
Absolute slaughterhouse, and Cloud9 are on the receiving end of it. Looks like Cloud9 just want to get in there, get it done. Get the pain over with for now, as Automatic again tries to ready himself, but Olaf Meister wants in on the action. And it looks like a deflated team here for Cloud9.
That was until Boston. Out of nowhere, Skadaddy went Super Saiyan, putting C9 on his back and taking them straight to victory.
Is up close here with the MP9. He could be in for quite the money-making mission. He's going to just grind them all down with the MP9. Money in the bank for Skadaddy.
Skadonglers making that cash, baby.
And, much like Goku, after winning the MVP title for his heroic performance, Scar retired. But maybe one day, NA will need to call in their champion once again to save the day. Every anime hero needs a signature move. Think Goku's Kamehameha, or Naruto's Rasengan, or Ignar's Fervor of Battle Leona.
You know, the support champion. Oh my god, the Leona, this makes so much sense.
Going into Worlds 2017 quarterfinals, no one thought Misfits were going to do any real damage against defending world champions SKT. But Ignar had been practicing with a secret weapon. Worlds was all about Ardent Sensor that year, which made games extremely defensive and slow. But Ignar decided to say screw the rules and play aggro on a support champion, going hard on SKT's bot lane.
One more shot as Wolf wants the glitter lands. Bang! Oh my god! Barrier comes in! Gonna kill it! On to Bang! Fight in the jungle still! Here, Wolf's hard to get it! Wolf's going down! 2 kills in the bot lane as Misfits pull the trigger!
Everyone always says, oh, it's not
Here
enough
they
for the
go.
fighting.
Listen, Wolf gets hit, they're right onto him. Here comes Max Lord too to get a piece of the party. He gets the chance to get in with the shield, and now the assists are going across the map.
Misfits may have lost the series, but they took SKT to a full 5 games, proving that their unique strategy was enough to take on the best players in the world.
I mean, who accounts for an 8-stack Fervor Leona in a level 1 all-in? I mean, it's insane.
Coming in at number 8 is a truly anime strat from the most anime man in esports, Eternal Envy.
Let's see if Envy gets it back in. There's a huge stun from Pi onto Matuma Man. Final spot the BKB, but Envy sealing up the stats. He gets tied up. The Silence is one for the meteor. The deafening blast from We Are. There's 2 down. Mind control. Sun's tried up. Envy lives. The boy who lived, Eternal Envy. And We Are had his back just at the time it was needed. Fantastic combo from the Evoker coming down that choke point.
EE is a famously inconsistent player, and because some of the best teams in the world were on his path to the grand finals of the Shanghai Major, he needed to find some consistency if he wanted to win. So EE removed his training weights and busted out the ultimate glass cannon, the Ember Spirit Double Rapier.
Yosh! これで楽に動けるぞいや! 少しくらいの重りを外したところでガーラの砂についていけるわけが
Easy there for 110 seconds, Universe Pulse, BPD as well. Envy now killing EG with Arteezy's own Rapier, and it's GG. They've done it. They've done it. Secret take the series 2-1.
They were
look at him, he's like mine. Oh my god. Oh, that's a man that just lost 2 Rapiers.
In the end, this secret jutsu was the key to EE-sama destroying his opponents and picking up his first major win.
And there it is! Congratulations! Team Secret take game 4 in one of the most dominant fashions we've seen in the grand finals.
Taking the number 7 spot on our list is a power-up that Smash fans know all too well, Losers Bracket Mango. Mango is one of the greatest smashers of all time, but when he gets pushed to his limits in the Losers Bracket, Mango shows off his true powers.
Got a present for you.
Mango dropped into Losers at the beginning of Top 8 at the Big House 9, and then he tore through every opponent with no mercy.
He's got insane grip.
Wow.
Right.
Mango leaning into the up air in kind of a weird way that made it awkward to smash the eye. He was cooking.
But when you miss something like that, it just changes the cards. It changes the flow of the game.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna do it.
Bucks was going for a forward smash. I've seen that forward smash delete so many bucks in my time, Toad.
He's alive again. I cannot believe, I swear, Yoshi Story's blast zones grew an extra couple meters. And that's gonna do it, Fiction.
Somehow.
When he knows he can't shine a shield, not a big deal. I'll roll. Take a page out of Johnny Kim's book.
This could hurt.
Oh, this could
really
hurt. Oh, yeah, he's done. He is out of there.
Losers Bracket Mango is Melee's ultimate power-up, because when the GOAT is cornered, he's unbeatable.
But after Lepin got Mango DIing away, missing a wave dash.
Oh, what was he looking for? That could not have been intentional. Maybe looking for a wave dash back into that, and Mango with all the stage presence saying no job. Mango
somehow wins the Big House 9 from a Zane who looks untouchable on the winner's side.
Daigo is the final boss of Street Fighter, which is why Tokido wanted to challenge him to a first to 10 to prove he was the best in the world. Unfortunately for Tokido, Daigo has a secret power-up that takes weeks to reach. Prep Time Daigo. When Daigo has time to prepare for his opponent, he's nearly unbeatable. Like all great anime villains, Daigo strategized and planned exactly how to crush our upstart hero. But unfortunately for Daigo, the hero always finds a way to beat the villain's final form with a power-up of their own. Tokido won the rematch, but now it's Daigo's turn to seek revenge. At the halfway point on our list is the king of the jungle, Bengi, who came alive at the last possible moment to defend his crown.
They would have had to be playing a lot of, or some scrims with Bengi on Italy to try and train this up to a point where they're confident first picking it in what could be an elimination game.
Bengi was always a great jungler, but by 2016, fans have begun to wonder if his time had come and gone. He spent most of the season on the bench as other junglers surpassed him.
You know, how has Bengi been able to train as Nidalee? He didn't play it during the regular season. He's not known as a Nidalee player.
But in Game 4 of the World Semifinals, SKT brought out Bengi as a last-ditch effort to stave off elimination. With only one chance to defend his honor, Bengi unlocked his 8 gates and got to work.
The fact that Daigo could revive means nothing to be had. Oh, what a great zone used by Sveb! Getting away from it all, and the bombs aren't going to land either. But the turret's so low, and Bengi wants to dive. He's got one, and now it could be dangerous. Wolf's going to die in a couple more shots. Oh, it's going to be enough that Bengi shuts him out anyway. The arrow bangs again anyway. The quick root on the Gorilla. That's goodbye. Look for the harass, got hit in return, and now the double bomb forcing the flash to the Kuro, the stun and a faker, not going to matter, because he already had the ulti off the side, and Bengi again.
Playing a champion he'd never played professionally, Bengi crushed the competition, proving once and for all that he is truly the jungle personified.
SKT believes so much in their god and savior Bengi that their AD carry is willing to flash in just to heal him.
Taking the number 4 spot on our list is Adren, who, under the tutelage of his wise old master Zeus, unlocked Sage Mode at the 2017 Krakow Major.
Again, Adren rised up in the playoffs. You said he was slow in the start of this game. He was. First map, he was nowhere to be seen. But then he immediately shows up on this map. Hobbit and him, I think, combined had over 50 kills.
Gambit were by no means the favorite coming into the major, but the team's wise and battle-hardened IGL Zeus believed that they could win it all. Unfortunately, Zeus was getting older, and he just couldn't frag like he used to. Enter Adren, his pupil. Zeus passed on his knowledge, and Adren showed up to the major ready to destroy his opponents.
Dozier with the garden hose. Could call him Hosier, weeding out these plants of Astralis, and Adren finishing things off. A brief round, and
if they're going to refrag with only one going down, they should be fine.
Time with the smoke, Adren! He goes out perfectly, no smoke required. He's already got the first kill, Adren's got the second. And it's a follow-up as Adren gets through the smoke. Hobbit does the damage. Henny's gonna try and plant as fast as he can. 8 seconds, he won't even bother. He gets off of it and he gets found. Adren shuts them down and Gambit reset Immortals immediately.
In the end, Gambit beat the best teams in the world to win the major. And it was all thanks to Adren and his wise master's teachings. Taking the number 3 spot on our list is the ultimate comeback player, the man who always powers up at the last second, MKLeo.
MKLeo defeats Tweak to be your 2019 EVO champion. You can dread it, you can run from it, but in the end, MKLeo will arrive in Grand Final.
MKLeo!
In Smash Ultimate, there is no name more synonymous with dominance than MKLeo. And that's because the moment it looks like he's about to lose is the moment when a Leo transforms. Game 4 Leo, the Leo that emerges when he's fighting off elimination, is more powerful than Ultra Instinct, Sharingan, or Bankai. In this state, Leo is nearly unbeatable.
Game 4, by the way, Kataro.
Game 4 MK
I didn't want to
Leo.
say it, but I mean, it's a truth.
I like that he didn't go for the dash attack immediately because it's not at 0, but that's going to be the stop, and he charged it too, just in case. He knew that there was going to be attack. All right, remember, this is Game 4 Leo, so I'm not too shocked. Almost gets that KO right there, and that's it.
And I love the mix up right there by Leo. We saw a lot of times he just stayed there underground, waiting to see what Tweak's going to do. Is he going to double jump? Is he going to like jump towards the stage, air dodge? He straight up just met him in the air. He's like, you know what? I'm going to get aggressive right here. I need this 4th game.
Game 4 Leo has destroyed many opponents, but none got hit harder than Tweak, who was about to win EVO when Game 4 Leo showed up and took it all away.
Tweak needs one more stock to win EVO. Can he do it, or will Leo seal the deal here?
Ooh, look at Leo coming alive right now. 74%, and poor little Squirtle cannot handle too much more. Neither can Ivysaur. Off the right side, and it's an even game. 49% only. Oh, he reads him, but he does not pull the trigger on that forward tilt, and now this could take him out. Oh, Tweak.
Taking the runner-up spot on our list is the moment that Scarlett rose up to challenge Korea's best. In 2013, Scarlett was making a name for herself as a top Western player, but of course, this was StarCraft 2, where even the best Western players paled against the might of Korea.
I don't know if I've ever seen a more exciting conclusion on that kind of a scale to a StarCraft game. That was unbelievable.
Scarlett faced down a group of Korean titans at Red Bull Battlegrounds 2013 and had to face her most dangerous foe to date, Bomber. But Scarlett put her secret training to work and shocked her enemy with a dangerous technique.
This is a really close game.
Marcus, Burrow is done. That means burrowed banelings. This could be it.
Bomber can't afford to scan, so this oh god, the burrowed
there it
banelings
is.
are huge. They're just over to the right a little bit more. Bring him out. Bait him. He's trying to bait. Oh my god! Oh my god! A perfect detonation. What we all expect to see when that kind of thing happens. Chasing the Medivacs back in. There's some banelings here to reinforce as well, but that was
What a game! What a game! Scarlett refuses to engage without the Mutalisk. The Queen's taking damage. A Queen falls, but Scarlett on the regroup is...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! The crowd on their feet! Scarlett, the most incredible game I have seen in DVT! Acer Scarlett!
And just like that, Scarlett stunned the StarCraft world.
That was... I don't have anything else to say. We've got some... I'm just going to sit here and be in awe a little bit.
The number 1 spot on our list goes to the player who spends the entire year in a training arc, all for one tournament, Ana.
Chalice is going to go down. PSG LGD, they've lost 3 F5 with the TPL, won't make it. The sleight of fist, the change. Anna catches out the shaker. Can he TP back in time before the curse kills him? Yes, he can.
Ana is one of the most mysterious players in esports. He has an innate talent for Dota, and he's one of the best players in the world. But then, suddenly, he disappears. Does he go off to train under waterfalls? Is he unlocking the secrets of the universe? Is he honing his skills in the hyperbolic time chamber? No one knows.
Thanks for waiting, guys. Did we miss anything?
It's good to have you back.
All we can say for sure is that whenever he emerges from his mysterious slumber, Ana always shows up even stronger than before.
And now the jump in from 3-man in the corner. Toss them down, pops and maybe they got a little bit more. G-Rex controlling Samel on the back line. There's no more BKBs. There's no more real Titanic to work with. And Arteezy, so low on life, does not have the thunder. Anna even kills him with a proc on the Mjolnir. This may just be it with none of them left.
Onto aggressive. Once Hiko goes down, SRF just can't possibly do the damage. Winter's Curse holds him in place. Bulbaca on the side. Here they do it. The buybacks coming in. The Undying's going to try and help him out, but SRF doesn't have the mana. He's already dead. Anna, it's just too big, and he still has full HP as well. Bulbaca, he's going to die the illusions here. But Anna thinks about it. He knows how strong he is. He can still keep on going. In fact, he's going to try and go and help out Jerix to get aggressive. Good play by Jerix. Getting onto the high ground. Anna rampage on Q. Like Anna, he's just going to keep on rampaging through all of these heroes.
Truly, he's achieved the most powerful anime power-up in all of esports. All right, folks, that's our list. If you think we missed a player that should have been on here, then hit us up in the comments. Maybe let us know what your favorite anime is. Make sure to sub to the channel if you haven't done it already. And oh, actually, we just had an anime power-up of our own. We've unlocked live stream mode. So head on over to twitch.tv/theScore Esports and give us a follow so you never miss a stream. Thanks for watching and see you next week. You know what's fucked up? So Boruto is Naruto's son, which is a stupid name. Like a really stupid name, obviously. But I think he's called that because it's like the way that you would say bolt in Japanese, like Boruto, bolt. But that implies that Naruto's name is Nart. And Nart is not a great name for your hero. Like Nart's a bad name.
I don't think that means anything.
It means nothing, it just kind of sounds like Nards. There's also, I think like Sasuke's kid is called Sarada, which is salad. So his daughter's name, it's Bolt and Salad, or Bort and Salad, really.